Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the first fight of the evening, brought to you by Casino in Ischia. Buy on digital or Blu-ray now. And now for our first fight, an amateur lightweight fight scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first in the red corner, standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighing in at 153 pounds. From Bridgewater, Massachusetts, he's representing Savory BJJ. And tonight, he makes his MMA debut. Let's hear it for Connor Holt. And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner with an amateur mixed martial arts record of 0-1. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he weighed in at 156 pounds. From Amherst, Massachusetts, he's representing New England Submission. Let's hear it for Igor, the Warrior Zaltsman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of this fight is Chris Burke.
Here we go. The first fight of the night's always my favorite. When I was an amateur, I always wanted to be the first fight.
I want to be the first fight just because I get to go home earlier.
I get that.
I get to go to bed earlier now.
I can relate.
Zaltsman in the, they're both wearing black trunks. Zaltsman in the tight black trunks who opens up the spinning kick.
Right out with a huge spinning wheel kick right into a double. He's going to take him over to his corner.
Kind of a little off the glove touch a little bit, huh?
His hands out of the fence. That's a big lift right there, right to start the fight. Coming out real strong.
Lots of energy to start.
Yeah, short right hand on that quick separation. Zaltsman trying to get active with the ground and pound early. Right in on the hips. No wasted time. Spinning back kick to the shot.
Connor doing a good job not getting flat to his back and kind of keeping himself flexed forward so that he's not flattening. Igor can come over the top with those strikes like that right there.
I'd like to see him even just try to work his half guard, then get his overhook, start to work the cage to get up. I mean, he has the reach to really push on the head to start to, like,
he's got that whizzer side.
Yeah.
And his length has already proven to be difficult for Zaltsman to find that ground and pound. You have to, like, loop that over his head in order to land it.
Igor doing the right thing, turning around, and then turns him right back to the cage. Interesting. But I see what you mean, Hillary. It would probably behoove Connor to put one leg against and get a hip against the cage, and start to work up. But if he gets open water, I mean, he's comfortable there. So
yeah,
Igor's doing a great job with his pressure here. Great pressure from Igor.
Back up to the feet is Holt. Zaltsman trying to elevate the hips and mat return, but the height of Holt keeping him up for sure. Tough to hit that mat return against someone that much taller.
See, yeah, you're better off doing what he's doing now and going for the legs and doing that. Like everything else is going to be a lot of energy. It still is, you know what I mean, for him to keep up this pace and big lifts and every time they get up. So he's got to be careful here. But your 3-minute rounds, you got to get to busy. You got to be, you got to get busy quick.
Absolutely, staying busy is definitely important.
Yeah, Holt just missing the timing on those get-ups and slick with the head movement to avoid getting hit when he's trying to create the space to get up. But Zaltsman taking control in this round so far.
If he can get his feet in the hips, he can start to push Holtzman away too, and then maybe work to get up, give him some space.
Igor's getting him down, but he's not really doing much. He took a few shots here and there, but it seems like he's not trying to give Connor any opportunity to open up to set himself up for space for jiu-jitsu at all. So he's kind of just waiting, trying to figure out what he can do once he's here without, you know, getting caught in something stupid.
Now he's working to put the feet in the hips.
Yeah, see, perfectly. In open water, he can do that. Against the cage, it's a little bit different.
Definitely tougher.
This is where Igor wants to keep it right here. Yeah. There are no up kicks in amateurs. You can only kick to the body.
Right?
Good pressure from Igor. It's a good fight. It's a good game plan. He's not giving Connor space to breathe here.
And he's trying to get that, looks like a Dagestan, never mind. He was trying to trap that arm behind the back, but to no avail, short time. Igor Zaltsman pretty much spending the entirety of this round on top. And Holt.
I'm curious how the next round is going to be for Holtzman. If he used a lot of his energy, can he keep that pace throughout the whole round, throughout the whole entire fight?
Zaltsman exploded into that takedown really quickly, so perhaps he'll be more prepared for it to come.
It landed as well. That kick landed. Like it didn't, maybe not in how he had designed it to, but It did hit him kind of glancingly, and then he went straight for a huge rip.
Fantastic round, 10-9. How do you feel? Good. You feel good? Good. Rinse, repeat. Just watch those legs when they come up. Look out for the triangle and keep punishing him. 10-9 all day. He's winning the fight, and he knows it. When you first take him down, he's a little bit shaken up. Take advantage of that to hit him. If you give him time to steady, start thinking, I'm going to triangle. I'm going to bring my legs up. Take him down and smash him right off the bat. Zaltsman's corner shades going right. Rinse it off.
Got to get that stool out of there, Coach.
They will. That was solid advice. They seemed happy with the work that their fighter was able to put in early in that first round.
And it just seems like
the books, and they want to continue with that kind of game plan. It seems like if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And it seems like, yeah, like you said, that is the game plan. Take him down and smash him. Igor's been a little bit hesitant to open up with his strikes once he gets up there, once he gets into full guard. But we'll see what Connor adjusts here, too.
Crazy pace.
Getting
for
very,
Igor
very
Zaltsman
aggressive.
in that
Got to
first
be
round.
careful. Right back down. And he
Nice
might be in
body
mount
lock.
here. Oh, no, he's got half guard. Pardon me. Ooh, right there. This is what Igor needs to do.
Yeah, he's got to stay more active on the ground for sure. It's going to open up more strikes for him.
We got Miguel Sevison in the Cupcakes corner with the mother effing minute.
Oh, let's go.
I love it. I mean,
What a great-
Cupcakes is
what a
fighting
great
later tonight, so Miguel filling in. Miguel, what did you see in that first round? How did Igor look bouncing back from his first fight?
Yeah, so Igor is looking really good. He's controlling him well on the ground, but I'd like to see him go in a half guard and try to pass. He's doing a great. Oh, here he is now, just controlling him. He controls him really well. Connor needs to get up and use his distance. I think that's where he'll take the fight.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Miguel Sevison.
Miguel has a mother effing mustache that everybody should appreciate.
It's getting there. It's
Holt
getting
doing a
there.
good job of controlling the strikes.
He is. Connor's gotta get a little bit sense of urgency. Use his frames to make some space for Igor's head, and then start to work up.
Yep, he's got to push that head away.
And maybe start using the cage as well. Walk up, use the
Start
shoulder.
to frame,
yeah.
get his bottom hip out right here, and try and wall walk a little
gotta
bit.
post up.
He
Doing
heard
Good
me a
job
little.
getting up.
Zaltsman just plastered
Still do
on
the same
those hips
thing.
right
Same
there.
thing over and over. Shrimp back to the cage. Try and get your back against the cage and get up.
I was just going to say he should start working the body a little bit more, and he was throwing those strikes as soon as my brain was thinking it.
Yeah, it's,
We are the fifth cornerman, by
That's
the
right.
way. They
What-
can hear us.
This is how the booth was constructed. Great.
Yep.
The fight IQs in this booth right here. So you guys are thinking stylistically, and the fighters are hearing
Connor's
it
got to get to a hip
telepathically.
here.
Yeah, no, Connor's, and again, this is the first fight jitters. This is the first probably live experience where someone's trying to take your head off and ground and pound. You kind of always go a little light in that in training, so it's different timings, different gut instincts to pull the trigger on when to get up, when to not get hit. So he's moving, he's staying active, and not really giving Zaltsman too many opportunities to land anything overtly damaging.
Yeah.
And he's doing enough
Also-
not to get stood up as well. So he's not
Yes.
throwing a bunch of flurries, but he is active enough for the referee to be there and say this is something that he needs to work through.
And the length is what's causing a lot of problems for passes and for strikes.
Connor's got to let go of this. See how he's under him? If his back, he gets his back straight, that overhook is fine, but he's not really making
he's
anything
flat.
with it. He's trying to push him away and pull him in with
Maybe
that overhook at the
controlling
same
the
time.
posture.
So he's contradicting what he'd like. He wants to make space, but that overhook is keeping Igor close and
Yeah.
giving him opportunities to posture up and hit strikes. He's got to let that thing go and kind of move on to something else, because that's what's keeping him in place and keeping him in losing. Oh,
Big shot
Heavy
right there.
strikes.
Kind
that
of
was a
like
big one.
on the posture up, and then he used gravity in that one. That was a big shot for Igor Zaltsman, who's looking extremely composed and motivated to walk away with his first win with 2 rounds in the bag with complete dominant control. And I'm sure his corner is going to be thrilled with what they saw in there. And Connor Holt, first time out. This is, well, welcome to mixed martial arts. He doesn't look like he's deterred at all, and I can't wait to see what he's got in that heart and that gas.
Everybody
tank to see what
loses
he's
their
gonna
first
change.
fight, man. I lost my first fight.
I'm curious how Holt is feeling, especially after having to just work constantly off the ground to try to get up, create space. He might also be tired, first fight nerves, so let's see if he can come into the third round and get a finish.
But in the back of your head, the only way is with a submission.
Yep. And that's true. 100% true. He's up 2 rounds. He needs to just keep doing what he's doing. Connor's going to have to go for broke here, or he is very, very much going to lose the fight. Like it's definitely going to be all active, but as soon as he gets to the ground, which is sure what's going to happen, he needs to start putting up subs as fast as he can, all round.
And he's got to be careful with the strikes that he's going to throw, because that's when Zaltsman is getting the body lock and getting him right down to the ground.
Exactly. He's rushing in because he's trying to have a sense of urgency, but he's overdoing it. So Igor can slide under to get the doubles and just strip. And especially if he can lock Connor's knees up and get into half guard or even, mount. Yep. That's a bad night. 3 minutes is a long time to sit there. Let's see how he adjusts.
How long? There's that back kick. Oh, that one hurt him good.
That might
really hurt him. Hurt him bad.
Hurt him real bad.
Beautifully landed.
Right
that did land.
Oh, that was, it folded him for a second. You could see him wincing
he's going
and
for the
toughing
finish
it out.
here. He definitely knows that hurt.
Holt doing a good job of covering up.
He's covering up, but he's breaking him down. Good job getting his posture back down.
Yeah,
get your toes out of the cage. There we go. Great job to slow him down.
The toes just fall in there. You don't have the dexterity to not grab with your toes if you're pushing.
Hey man, that kick was serious.
Yeah, that was a nasty
and
one.
for Connor to even be able to have the wherewithal to grab and break posture is crazy. Igor going in here. This
Big
fight could be close.
The hammer fists are
Connor's
nice.
doing enough to keep it, the ref off of him, but if he can't keep that up for long, this can't continue.
This is where he should put his feet in the hips and start to push away, at least to just create a little bit of space.
Igor's got to be careful not to slip up and get his head out of position and watch for the triangle.
Oh yeah, especially with those long limbs.
Yep.
He might just still be getting his wind back, is Connor Holt. That body kick was
100%.
nasty.
Absolutely.
Just trying to slow everything down here.
Yeah,
2
Connor's
minutes
in
in.
survival mode here.
And Igor slowed down rightfully. He just threw about 4,000 punches.
About a minute and a half to go. Miguel, what does Holt have to do to make the adjustments in this situation?
I
Really
feel
going to go for broke.
He needs to hook the arm, get up, and then really use his distance and trying to TKO him, but he definitely needs a finish. Igor's doing a great job holding him down.
Yeah, the control that Igor Zaltsman's bringing in here. Very seasoned and safe's the wrong word because he's taking risks in all these exchanges and looking for the finish, but just a solid follow to the T game plan of path of least resistance to a coursed victory, and he's looking fantastic in it. In
This
this
is the
rebound
plan.
fight.
This is what we're going to do. This is what's working. We're keeping it. There's no reason to, don't fix it if it ain't broke.
And he's doing a good job of keeping him up against the cage, so he's not really giving him the opportunity to go for any submission.
Yes.
I mean, with Holt having a long reach and long limbs, he could maybe have worked for a guillotine with some of the space when the head was across center, but
Sweeps, all those things
absolutely.
in center water, but head against the cage, that just becomes a different game.
No doubt.
And everybody goes down a belt level with strikes.
Yep.
Not giving him any ounce to breathe is Igor Zaltsman. Connor Holt has not stopped moving. He's always looking for a way up, but Zaltsman just an inch ahead of him, just seems to be one step ahead the whole time of keeping the posture, keeping him broken down, and keeping him on his back.
20 seconds left. You got to go for broke here. If you're going to be here for the next 20 seconds, start throwing something up. Try and bump up, get a triangle, anything you can. If this is your wheelhouse,
It looked like he was looking for an elbow. He's like, wait, this is an amateur fight, not a street fight. I can't do that. It looked like he looked like he was looking for something, a testament to his heart and how game he is. But Zaltsman
finishing strong.
Yeah, Zaltsman pitching a shutout here.
Oh, head kick at the end. Great fight.
What a great fight. Great performance from Igor Zaltsman. And really putting it in the adjustments and here he is in his glory, right above us.
Yeah, right above us.
I'm going to sit back so the sweat doesn't get me.
Hey, it's early. This is the commentary booth of Cage Titans. You will get wet on this
Oh,
run.
I know. I'm just, you gotta spread it out. Not on the
You're
first
the
fight.
only one appropriately dressed in
I know, I
dark
wore a
red
white
colors.
shirt, and
She's
he's
wearing white. I'm
very
wearing white.
risky.
It's not but it's okay. All right, here's the replay of this big takedown here.
Big, and Connor tried to defend it really well. He adjusted, got the hips out.
Carried him across the cage.
Same thing. Here we go.
Spinning back kick. Is this where it comes? Nope.
Ooh, good leg kick there, right in. Good double unders. Ready,
Right
gets
to
the
body
trip,
lock.
right under. Good right to
Stuck to
half
the
guard. Excellent job.
Here's the
and here
kick.
comes the kick.
Oh,
right
hurt
to
him
the
bad. Look
liver.
at Winston. Ooh, and then to the takedown.
That was a great performance.
Great fight. It's good to have a little adversity. Holt will come back strong in the next fight.
Yep. Said everybody loses their first fight. I lost mine.
I lost my first pro fight, It just, you know, motivates you or it doesn't. So
Even the greatest of all time will have one loss.
absolutely.
Well, most of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for these two for kicking off the night. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges have scored this contest 30-27, giving you your winner by unanimous decision, Igor, the Warrior, Zaltsman.
A great first victory for Igor Zaltsman.
Absolutely. Way to kick off the night here at Cage Titans.
Definitely great. Good display of skill, good game plan, followed it, executed it, came out with the dub. Can't be happier than that.
No doubt listened to his corner, did everything they asked.